regen voorspeld.
Ja. Ja, regen zou toch wel goed zijn, hè?
Dat zou wel zijn.
Ik wil ook
Ja,
regen, ik wil ook regen.
laten we wel even naar de Engels switchen.
Ja, maar is er wat begonnen?
Ah.
Het training. But it's just qualifying, not a race.
Dit is mooi. Are we live? Yes, we are.
So here we are at our final race in Division 2. I'm here at Tempo Tesla with Nicomania.
Hello. Well,
And
welcome to you all watching.
And this is going to be a final race of Division 2, and in this race it will be decided who will be the champion between Simon and F1 Dobby. Both have only a gap of 2 points. Simon is leading, but by only 2 points, so anything can happen. Yeah, it's very close, and it's raining. That's already interesting. But it's just a qualifying. We don't know if it will rain or be dry in the race.
I just heard that it will be dry in the race, so it will just be a wet qualifying. But if it stays like this throughout the whole 18 minutes of qualifying, we'll certainly have an interesting race, of course, with every driver then being able to pick a tire they want to start on. So we'll probably see a lot of mixed strategies going into the race. But yeah, as you said, the championship decider between Dobby and Simon will be hopefully a battle on track. And with 2 points between them, it'll be who finishes in front of the other. So yeah, let's see who can get as far up the grid as possible in this qualifying session, the final qualifying session of the year. Immediately, one interesting thing is that Trissy has gone out on the intermediate tires as the only one in the entire field.
So I heard you saying Simon. Is it Simon or Simon?
Simon.
Simon.
Of course, McLaren has taken the constructors a couple of races ago already. But of course, both Simon and Janneke performing really well this season. And Simon could use his teammate maybe in this championship fight if Janneke is there as well at the front. He could maybe try and help his teammate.
There will also be a lot of pressure for both drivers, as the adrenaline will be very high for both of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So they will be, let's just say, less faster because they're more on pressure, like under pressure, if that makes sense.
Sorry, I missed what you said.
So I said just because they're more under pressure, can that be a reason they will struggle in the rain?
I don't know. They just have to try and keep a calm head. Of course, tactics in the rain are mostly filling up your car with a couple of laps of fuel and just keep driving. Of course, there will be a dry line after a couple of laps. So yeah, just drive as many laps as you can. So we see the first times now being set. Yeah, they'll be with a cautious first lap, I would say.
Yeah, now Simon also about to cross the finish line. Inception takes P1, 117. Leo, let's see what Simon does. I think it's going to be a 118.
Competitive lap time. from
front of
Famous.
Dobby. Yes.
Yeah, Simon just ahead of Dobby by about half a tenth.
Very good lap from Inception.
Yeah, I think we had rain in qualifying in Division 4 as well yesterday. And I think the pole times were around the low 17s as well. So that's already a pretty competitive lap time from Famous.
Cyclone goes P2.
Yeah, just went on board with him. And Renault goes into P2. Of course, first runs right now not meaning a lot, of course. Everything can still change. Trisi once again out on the intermediate tires. So seeing him doing this would suggest that it's very close between the intermediates and the wets.
I think Inception will make a better. Will do. It
Yeah,
was
he
my
does.
2 cents.
1:17.4. In the meantime, Casper has gone into P2, also in the 1:17s now. Simon is now stuck behind a Ferrari of Galop.
That's giving him more speed. Oh, it's not.
Oh,
Okay.
that was interesting. A lot of polyester flying around the track from the brake marker boards, but it doesn't seem any of the drivers have received a penalty for that.
Luckily, and GTZ Dantas 5/10 faster. This will also be a 1:17.
Yeah, this could put him even P2.
And it does.
And it does.
Laps are getting better.
Yeah, you'd expect to see the lap times tumbling as we progress through this session. Still only...
GTZ loses control of the car and he retires of the session. And his car is in the middle of the track, so let's hope everybody does not crash into the car.
That's really, really unfortunate. But I think everyone's passed it fine.
Minutes to go. F1 Dobby actually was 2 tenths faster than his first sector, so we'll also expect him to do a better lap than the previous one. Goes a bit wide. No, he doesn't. Sorry. And Casper is going on the intermediate, so.
Yeah, more people are going out on the intermediate tires. Well spotted. Trisi just did an 18.5, but that was an invalidated lap. So I don't know if that was a push lap or not, but that would have put him P8. And it seems to have stopped raining heavily as well. Oh! And Trisi almost went into the wall there. Just managed to keep all four wheels on his car, and he's still running, but that was a near miss. Of course, P4 in the championship, Trisi. He's won 2 races this season. Was in with the shot of the title until a couple of rounds ago, but not anymore. As well as Simon's teammate Janniki, who is out on the wets again. So it's still a very thin line between the intermediates and the wet tires, which ones have the better performance.
Jake Wims improves by 2 tenths.
Doesn't gain him any positions. He stays 11th.
what Simon will do now. He's about to start his hot lap, but not on the wets this time, but on the intermediate. So let's see how fast the intermediates are. Oh, wait, did he finish?
No, that's his previous lap time. That was his previous lap time.
Okay, so he's starting his. Is he starting his hot lap, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. A lot of oversteer through the Senna S's.
Must lose a bit of traction. Yeah.
Pretty much matches his first sector time. As we see more and more people going onto the intermediates now, I think it's a crossover point. Trishy right now, almost finishing his lap, and he goes top. So the intermediates really are faster right now on 17.2.
Simon 1 second faster now. So that's already a 1:17.4.
Yellow flag. Oh.
Can he be P2 or even P1? 1:17.3? 2.
Ooh. Just a couple of 100s behind Trishy. Into P2 he goes. Dobby starting his lap right now, also on the intermediate tires. He does have some traffic though ahead of him, in the form of the racing point of Mandrill. It's really unfortunate for Dantes that he crashed, because he looked quick on the wets, and yeah, we'll probably see him fall down the order now, with everyone going quicker on the inters.
Interesting thing, Inception is actually went 4 tenths faster than his first sector, and he is behind Dobby. I don't know if that's a good thing. Dobby.
Oh,
Okay,
Dobby is
off. Okay, so now we have Inception.
Already 4 tenths quicker than his first sector time. That's if he can keep his lap together, it would certainly put him back on pole.
So probably 1 second faster. Yes,
8 tenths.
Oh, sorry, Simon does a 1:16.6. Can he beat?
Completely
Can
missed
Inception
it.
beat? He does by 1/10. Yeah, completely missed that.
They know each other in real life, and I think Famous will be more than happy to spoil the party for Simon. But right now they're 1 and 2, with Dobby abandoning his first flying lap on the inters. Now he's going again.
Lost Craig takes P3.
I think that's a reserve. Not sure if I've seen that name before.
Maybe, yeah. Let's see what Dobby does now. I didn't see what his first sector was.
He was 1.5 tenths up through the first sector.
Okay. Well, no.
It's not massive improvement, but he still has that racing point ahead of him. Mandrill is still on full wets as well.
Dobby struggling with the
Yeah,
intermediates.
he's not improving enough. Janicki goes P2. Inception is improved once more to a 16.0.
Dobby only improves by 1/10, and that's still P11 for him.
Yeah, I think he's going again. He has to. This has to be a good lap. That's a better first sector.
Must be in the top 5. He must be if he wants to win.
Yeah, because it's such a short lap, there tend to form DRS trains, and if you're in the middle of it, then it'll be very hard for him to get to the front. So he needs a good lap right now.
And it does look like a good lap. So
He's keeping it neat and tidy up until now. Just 2 more corners to go.
oh yes, definitely 1 second. That's already a 1:17.0, so that's already a P5.
Yeah, he should
Might
be
be
able
able
to
to
get
P4.
P4 as well. So that will put him right behind, or actually alongside Simon on the second row of the grid.
1:16.9 P4.
Just ahead of the Haas. And yes, immediately takes that P4 away from him.
Didn't see that coming.
And a Cyclone goes into P2. The Renault's turning up
Wow.
here
What a
at
lap.
Sao Paulo. They haven't scored well in the last couple of races. The last 4 races, I think both of the drivers DNF'd, and only last race in Mexico, Cyclone scored some points again for Renault. And now they're both in the top 6. And Baybro has gone 5th, pushes Dobby down to 7th.
Track is getting better.
Yeah, Dobby will only have 1 more chance, I think.
Yeah, he has 1 more chance.
Moves out of the way for Trissy, who is 6 tenths up on his personal best right now.
And Simon is 2 tenths on.
But 1 minute to go, nothing is decided yet in this final qualifying session of the season. Trissy goes P3.
But Simon is improving his lap time. He was 2 tenths faster than his first sector.
It will all be about crossing the line at the right time to have the best possible track to set your lap time on. And Baybro once again improves, goes P3. Ferrari driver has had quite a difficult season, not scoring many points, although showing some good pace at times. But here in the wet, he's shining.
Final lap from Simon.
Simon is
See
almost
what he
a
does?
second up on his time.
That's P1 from him.
1:15.6, 4 tenths quicker than Famous, who
So he
might
doesn't-
not be able to make it to the line. It will be close. He's just about to start his lap. Yeah, he will make it.
Dobby improves by 2 tenths. Not enough for the pole, but Casper retires. Let's see what Dobby does now. He's about to finish his last lap. Can he be in the top 5?
I think he's got 1 more lap after. Oh no, he's out of fuel.
160. Oh,
Only
he just ran out of
P7.
fuel. He ran out of fuel the
Oh.
last second. But he
Only
goes-
P7 for P2 in the championship.
But it's not over yet. Inception actually improves by 2 tenths. First sector, maybe he can take the pole. And Baybro improves
Baybro goes
again.
P3. Once again improves.
And it's not over yet because Trissy also.
Yeah, Trissy is also still on his lap. Dobby out of fuel, so he won't be improving.
And Zeman is also improving, but by not a lot. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah, the
1
1
tenth.
tenth faster.
That might make the difference, but Famous is 8 tenths up on his time.
Yeah, exactly. 8 tenths, that's a lot.
That will be a low 15, and if he can keep it within the track limits,
And it does.
oh, 1:15 flat, P1.
Trissy also 8 tenths faster. This
Could he make it an AlphaTauri front row?
We'll find out in a few seconds.
He will be the last car to set a lap time.
I don't think so.
Oh,
P3.
2 tenths behind Simon. That was a very interesting qualifying session, with Inception pulling out an amazing lap at the end, almost going into the 1:14s on intermediate tires to grab the pole position. with championship leader Simon close behind in P2 and Dobby only 9th. He'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars between himself and his championship rival. Not an ideal qualifying for him.
Yeah, this is just like Vettel basically. Alonso having a better qualifying than Vettel. Well, it's not over yet, but um, there will be some relief from Zeman, because he knows
Yeah,
Dobby is
definitely.
starting P9.
So here we have it, the final qualifying results from the last race of the season. Famous takes pole position ahead of championship leader Simon. Trissy in P3, great lap from him at the end. Baitbro, excellent lap, for good enough for P4 with Cyclone in P5. The teammate of Casper, I'm not going to try and pronounce that name, in P6. Galoop, reserve in P7 with Yannick in P8 and Dobby down in P9 with Jesse just behind him in P10. Casper managing only P11. Lost Kregla was second at one stage, only 12th, ahead of Petit, 7, Downtas, Mandrill, and James and Daniel not going out on the intermediates, so they'll start on the back row of the grid.
You can just call him Razorback, Casper's teammate.
Yeah.
It will be pretty hard for Dobby, especially the first turn. Very tricky when the race starts.
Yeah, he'll need to have a good lap one.
Yeah,
Try and
just
make
try
up some
to avoid.
positions.
Yeah, and also avoid any incidents,
Yeah,
especially the first turn and the second.
of course he is now in the middle of the pack, so damage can happen fairly easily. You can lose your front wing in a flash, and yeah, he'll be hoping that he'll be able to keep it clean, gain some places, and then set after Simon.
They're loading for some reason. Well, the weather is looking good. Like you said, it won't rain.
Yeah, nice and sunny for the race. Oh no.
It's taking time.
Yeah. I think we've got a lobbing glitch once again. Well, good thing is that they'll all would have started on fresh tires either way. So if we have to make a new lobby, then that won't have an impact. So, what did you have for dinner, Tempo?
I had how do we say it actually? Like taco.
Ah,
Yeah.